Oh, there's so many things I could say, but I'm going to be concise and specific. Three things that I want to cover: that I'm living in the present moment with passion. I had been dealing with something for over 40 years, and I could not get loose of it. It was an addiction, and I found freedom. And I found freedom because of this course and because of this program. So anybody who's hearing this, if you just want to have freedom, join up and be a part of it and put the effort and work in, and you'll see things blossom in your life. The
Now,
marriage is
Larry,
deeper than ever.
Larry, I'm not going to let you go on that one, right?
You
Could you
won't let
share
me
with
go.
could you share with them what your addiction was?
Yes, I will. Yeah. For about, I'm going to say, I'll just say 45 plus years, I had been dealing with the addiction of a sexual addiction and pornography. And I could not get loose of it. When I was 10 years old, I found some pornography, and it started me on that journey of enveloping myself within that world. And then when I did that, it got worse and worse because when you do that, you need to feed it. And it's like a dog, where if you feed the dog wants to eat more. Well, that was the way it was for me. I just had to eat more. And the enemy would come in and use shame and guilt when it came to my life. And I know this is probably shocking for some people, and it's okay if it is. And I want you to know that it's okay if you're struggling with this. If anybody who watches this, if they're struggling with this, get the help, okay? And get the release that you need and find freedom, because it's opened up more intimacy in our relationship. We talk on a more intimate level than ever before because of the fact that my hat's falling on. Because of the fact that I came out and put it out in the light instead of keeping it in the darkness. Um, Now, this hasn't been a problem for a period of time. So, what I want you to know is that, but it takes time. You don't get into it. You get into it. You can get into it very easily, but you can't get out of it, because if you sit there within that mire, it's like being in a tunnel and going to the right and left and not knowing how to get out of the tunnel, and feeling like your life is constricted and frustrated and just like you're dying. And that's what it felt like every time I would ever go back to that addiction or back to that feeling. And for me, the personal part of it was stress. Stress would lead me toward that direction more than anything. So if I got stressed about finances, stressed about marriage, stressed about work, whatever it might have been, that was my go to. Okay. And I'm not saying, sometimes it does come up. It was weird. It came up today and I didn't do anything, but I could feel it pulling me in. And I said, you know what? That's not me. I'm not that anymore. I'm this. And by identifying who I am now versus who I was, it helped me to basically have freedom. And
Wow,
it's not
Larry,
the pulling force.
that's
Yeah.
fabulous.
Wow. Wow.
Congratulations.
Mm.
It's going
Thank
to
you.
help a lot of people.